I still was working hard.
That's the only person who got outworked.
Me? Sorry, I'm paying my leave of absence and I retire early. Whatever I have to do, I'm going home and rest my bones. There's no way in the world I'm going to be dying and doing all that stuff. She outworked everybody. Dying and still working.
Yeah. I lay on the scale, you gotta glow. She had my attention, she gotta know.
I'd like to welcome everyone to another episode of the Let's Get Podcast. I'm your host Zeke, and in this episode, my mother will be making a return to the podcast. I'll have to give a content warning for any strong language used in this episode, and hope you have a nice day and enjoy the show. So, welcome back.
Hello.
Why you want to be here again?
To get on your nerve.
Of course, you always do that. So, how's your life going in year 2 of this quarantine?
Sucks.
Why?
You can't do shit. No, you can't do anything. Sorry for cursing.
Why is that?
Because you gotta be careful. You can't just walk around, be around everybody. You gotta be careful. It's hard, but you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
So by not doing anything, work at home, that's all I do. God, we do look alike.
Who fault is that?
We look just alike, Zeke.
I know, it sucks.
You is my twin.
Your attention's being long.
What? You want to come closer to me?
Not really. So yeah.
The heat's on, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
So
what's going on?
nothing. I'm just trying to make money, trying to make this merch happen.
I know. I wish you hurry up because you're getting on my nerve.
Yo, when the finances come in, then it's gonna be on point.
I know.
Everything's gonna start.
I'm gonna keep my job, but just get me out. I'm gonna keep my job.
With that 14-year-old retiring his mom.
I still wanna work. I'm sorry. I can't do it like that. I'll help you. I'll volunteer anytime you want. I need to work. I need my independence. I need my independence.
Like to work with me?
You mean?
You mean?
No,
Where did I get it from?
No. You're evil.
You're evil.
People just don't know.
I had to get it from you.
You got this mean side. No, I'm understanding. I let stuff go. You're mean.
You got jokes.
You are my mean child. You are
jokes.
mean. No, Zeke, you're mean.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're mean. No, I don't want to work for you. I'll come and help you. But working for you? No. You're mean.
What do you mean?
You have no, I'm good. I come help. I come volunteer. My days off, my free time, I got you. But to work for you?
What you mean though? Like, seriously. I get it from you because half my personality is just yours.
Okay. But then you also got, now I have this 3 personalities. You got half of mine. Then you got 4. We ain't gonna say all 4, but you got other personalities. But the little part you have of mine, that's the nice part. That's the understanding part. But anything else, that's, man, Zeke, you mean.
Whatever. So yeah. Did you ever want to be an entrepreneur as a child?
No.
Why?
I just didn't want to be one.
See, this is why
I wanted to work.
Your mind is limited.
You can't say, like I keep saying, we were raised differently. We went through different stuff in life. You were spoiled. The majority of everything in your life has been done for you, have been set for you, have been there for you. Yes, it have. A lot of stuff has been. You cannot compare your life to my childhood to your childhood. Okay?
Alright.
Spoil your child.
I can live in my childhood. Don't have all these school expectations.
Because you're good. You're smart. You're very smart, though. You mean, but you're very, very, very smart. And I'm not just saying that because you're my child. You know that.
I really expect you to be the best.
Because they know. You can see certain things in people. It's not like people just thinking. You can see certain things in people, and people see it in you. You're mean, but you're not a bad person. That's that part from me, though. You're really not a bad person.
Always
me.
Always taking credit for only the good part, not the bad parts.
No, I can tell you, I got some bad parts and you got them too, but the mean part, that don't come from me. Nah, bro. You're mean.
Yeah, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. You always want to go to school.
No, you did always want to be an entrepreneur. You got that right. You really did. I could tell them about them cases.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when you were small, because you've been playing PlayStation since you was like 1, 2, and the cases that the games came in, you made little covers, and then you put it in, and you told us to sit at the PlayStation. We never sit at the PlayStation, but your grandmother saved them. Out of everything she saved them cases. I gave them to you when we cleaned out her apartment. And you always did. You always been independent. You get that from me. But you always been independent. You get that from your grandmother too. But you always been independent. Very independent. You don't really like nobody to do shit. Oh, sorry. You really don't like nobody to do anything for you. You work hard. You're a hard worker. I ain't gonna say you're not. You mean, but you're a hard worker. You're very independent. You got that little kind heart part in you.
And you was like, go to school, learn.
Yeah, because like I told you, when I was younger, that wasn't pushed for me. Work was pushed for me. You gotta work, gotta do this, gotta do that. School wasn't important. School wasn't pushed for me. But when I had kids, school. And I still feel the same way. School is very important.
I'm only sending my kids to school so they can learn how to fight for themselves.
Yeah, I forgot you sending them straight to a certain kind of school.
Public school.
And you ain't sending them other school.
You're not sending them to private. They're going to pick up bad habits. They're going to pick up euphoria habits.
You are stupid.
You got to pick up habits I understand, that I know they're dealing with.
You are crazy.
I mean, and then people going to try to test them what they're going to do. How they're going to react. Like, I'm going to be there for them, but I want to see what's their initial reaction.
Hey.
Because school is a testing ground for real life.
But then it also depends on you and yourself. But you have always been a person that was outspoken. You're quiet. You're shy. But when it's time to tell something, you'll tell it. You have no filter in your mouth. You'll let people know what's wrong, what happened, what's done. So it's like, it's not always the school. It depends on the person. And you wasn't letting nobody bully you. Somebody do something, you're going to get them back some way, somehow. Like I always tell you, as long as you don't start it, you are able to finish it. Got your back. And I always had your back. I don't care. Okay. Did he start it? Nope. Okay. Did. As long as you ain't started, you ain't got no trouble from me. You ain't had no trouble from the schools neither, because, they always know you was a good kid, so. Yeah, like I said, you're not a bad person.
I remember the dean in high school, he was like, I know he was a 90s student. Don't let me find anything else. Like, he get 90s, he's good.
Yeah, that's what I said. People can see stuff in you. That's why people push you. Like I said, you didn't really, you had to figure out stuff on your own. But certain things I've tried to do for you didn't have to,
Because I had to figure out high school, college, middle school all by myself.
You had that shit with a breeze.
What?
You had that shit with a breeze.
Academically?
You had that shit with a breeze. You one thing about you ask questions. You ask questions. And you're going to sit there and figure out. I'm the type like, all right, let's get this over with. It's done. I'm out.
Yes.
But no, you will sit there and ask questions. You that person, when they say, y'all can go. No, do y'all have any questions? If not, y'all can go. You the person with the question. Everybody ready to go.
I mean, if I don't know what's going on, then what am I going to do?
And everybody looking at you like,
what you want me to do? I got my own things I got to worry about. I'm gonna try to worry about this.
But you can't get mad at you because they say you have any questions. You're supposed to ask questions.
Yeah, that's what people get messed up on. They don't have to ask questions and they lost.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'll ask that shit later. I'm tired.
You doing the work like, oh no.
Yeah. So I'm not mad. I understand you. Like I said, you're my son. I love you. You're in pain, but I love you.
You're in pain.
I know.
like I had to go to college. It was like I'm building the blueprint. I'm like, who do I have to meet all the connections?
That's the whole thing. You always looking for a blueprint.
I mean, it's
you have to learn to do. Even if you had an older brother or sister, you still have to find your way yourself, because that's their blueprint. That's not your blueprint. You can't go off what they want. They're not you, and you're not them.
Yeah. But it'll be easier.
It won't. It won't be easier, because then, say you went to the same school, and they knew the older sibling, and then the older sibling was very popular in the school, but then the little sibling went to the school, and they think that he's him, and he's gonna do no. So people gotta understand, no. So no, it wouldn't have been easier. It would have been more harder. It would have been much more hard.
You know my ego. If somebody does better than me, I'm gonna do better than them.
That's the thing.
I'll say congratulations.
But
I'm happy for you, and let's move the bar a little higher.
Yes, but they still would have been hard. You would have got pissed. You would get ticked off. Sorry again. You get very, very ticked off about people thinking that just because your brother or sister did it, this is what you're gonna do. This is the way that you gotta go. No, people gotta also understand that they're not them. They're different. And then the sibling, then you'll be feeling some type of way. So no, you.
But if you talk about this type of hypothetical person, just know that I did what I had to do to win, and then I don't know what else to do.
My child, my baby.
I'm just like, because as the oldest, you gotta just, because you're kind of you're setting the tone.
I know about being the oldest. I'm the only child, but I'm the oldest grandchild. So I understand about being the oldest, and you have other people behind you and all this other stuff, and then there's people seeing you do this because of this, and then they doing something different because they don't want to do. I only child, but as his family, how we were, so I understand, but you gotta find your own way in life.
Granted, it helped me become adaptable. Just like, what's my new situation? Oh, okay, cool. This is how I become the center of attention.
That's your thing. You always had to be a center of attention since you've been small. You always had to be the center of attention. But I'm not mad. I'm happy because you have good confidence. And I love that confidence in you. So,
yeah, I had the confidence to jump on the stage.
Zeke, you jumped off the stage. How you jumped on the stage? Your butt, it was 2 steps down. You jumped off the stage.
I jumped on.
You didn't jump on the stage. You jumped off.
Okay, let me tell you the story from my point of view, right? It was citizen school. It was December, and we were doing the show, right? We had the same setting. Do we have this? Do we have the same?
When you're wrong, okay. I say you're wrong.
Do we have the same setting, right?
No, Zeke.
Cool. So then I was in the back because I just finished doing the booth stuff, right? Cool. And now, my name is called. Somebody else's name called before me. It was a girl. And then I'm walking. And then I start running because I'm all in the back. So I'm just trying to hurry up. Then I get the idea. I can jump on the stage. I jumped on the stage. I landed on my left leg. I had my leg, because the way I was landing at that time, I was landing on both legs together. Because I didn't have enough power to land on my feet. And everybody was like, huh? And then one of the faculty people was laughing. We was in the cafeteria at the end of the show. Was laughing because I jumped on the stage. And then with my friend, he was like, first you start walking, then you start running, and then he jumped on.
I don't know what story or what movie that came from, but I don't remember it that way. I remember jumping off.
Yeah, but you kind of need confidence. Like I told you, you need irrational confidence with life.
No, you have it. You had it since you've been small. You've been just. I told you. I remember pre-K. Was it pre-K? No, it was kindergarten. Right?
What?
When you went and sit on a rug before you start sitting in the chair. And you had your new outfit on, and you told him you wasn't sitting on the floor because you had your new outfit. I couldn't get mad at you for that. He wasn't sitting on the floor. He had his new outfit on. He wasn't sitting on the floor. It was...
You always told me pre-K, I believe.
Okay, then it was pre-K. It was pre-K, one of them two. Because you know you was a pre-K dropout.
So I want to send my kids to public school. They're going to need that irrational confidence.
I wouldn't want to be your kid.
No, it'll be your kid. No happiness? Just work?
Zeke, you got happiness. Work is the best.
This is why people go to therapy and have to have fun with their inner child.
What the heck you going to therapy for?
They have to be. This got to do it. They have to release their inner child and be happy and do the things they do. But
Zeke, you do what you want to do anyway. What's the difference?
Because I have to. Because you'll be in my way, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I do it myself.
Zeke, I barely say anything when you go and do something. I say okay, as long as you got a way home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with that school stuff, it was like, all right, cool.
No what?
High school, they did not have to give me 18 APs.
Because they knew you could do it.
The senior year, they wanted me to become a tutor, a teacher assistant, and go to college.
Bam! There you go.
I was like, huh? Did I get an answer? Did I get any kind of questioning? Do I get any saying this?
Nope.
It was like, take college level classes, teach these children, teach these devils, and then go to class.
Basically.
And get your associates. I was like, what?
Basically. Oh, you did have supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to go to LIU.
Yeah, and then the program didn't happen.
It happened after I left.
Yeah. You would have did it.
Yeah, I had no other choice.
You strong. That's the thing. That's the thing you gotta know about yourself. You strong. You've been through a lot in your life. In your 23 years. 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be 24 this year.
In your 23 years, you have been through a lot in your 23 years, I could say. And all that you have been through in your 23 years, you have made it out. Without any bumps and bruises. Physical. I don't know about inner. External, that's what it is. Yeah. I don't know about inner. But the way you act, you good.
Whatever comes my way ain't good enough. I'm better than it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get your other child like that, then we'll be perfect.
Yeah, I'm working. He'll be alright. That's my baby. I'm working on that one. You be alright. We do look alike. That's a damn shame.
Yeah. Middle school, college. Yeah, college. That's one thing I figured out. I was like, okay, who are my allies? Where are they?
Yeah, you always gotta have somebody that you have to work against. I mean, just work.
No, it's just more like a lot of people need motivation, and sometimes people need a physical representation of that motivation.
As you.
Yeah. I need something. I was like, okay, cool. What's the goal?
Amen. I just don't want you to hurt yourself thinking that you have to work so hard that, burn out. That's the thing about you. I don't want you to burn out before you get to use your energy. You're only 23 and you have done more than me in your 23 years than I had done in my 42.
Me sleeping.
42, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me sleeping freshman, senior year of high school.
You
in the college.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm older than you.
They want me to do so much.
To now, you in the bed. I'm walking by. I don't have to walk by your room. It's going into my room, my TV loud. You, Ezekiel. And I look at your brother. I said, I know you happy. You gotta hear that snoring no more. You like, I can't hear it back here. I said, I know you can't. I'm like, you so tired. You work so much.
You decided to be broke when you had me, right? I had to dig out the hole that we're in to build a new empire.
I don't know what hole you thought I was in. I wasn't in no hole. I was good. My bills are paid. I got food. I have clothes on my back.
Yeah, they say one stream of income is too close to zero.
And I have money in my pocket.
Yeah,
I'm good.
One stream of income is too close to zero.
And I'm gonna keep my one. I ain't
got
got no.
Have 7 or 8.
And
then I have 5 years of savings.
You know how much energy I don't have? I don't have the energy for that. I got energy for one. I don't got the energy for that anymore. I gotta find the energy just to go to work. And go for vacation.
Man, you want me to work hard, but I had to go against all these institutional...
No, your problem is not that. Your problem is that you feel like you gotta prove something. You feel like you gotta prove something to people. And I keep telling you, you have to prove shit to nobody. That's your problem. You feel like you gotta prove something to somebody. You don't have to prove shit to nobody.
That's what you gonna do. I'm gonna run so fast that they can't keep up.
That's the thing with you. So I'm just gonna sit back and just let you do you.
and then when I have my empire and I'm able to retire you, what you gonna say?
I'm not retiring. Just give me the house. Just get me out of here. And that's it. I'm retiring at my own time. Right now, I'm not leaving.
I ain't paying you.
I want to pay my own bills and do my own thing.
T-Pain said he paying his family member bills. I'm just like,
see, that's the thing. See, you cut people. There's people not on right now, so you don't add them on. You understand? People that was not there for you to help you or had your back or any little thing, even in a secret way, they didn't have your back. The people who, when you graduated from college, that wasn't there and acting like all this other stuff, you know what I'm talking about? You don't add them on. You leave them right where they at. And you keep doing you. You don't, no, you're not paying other people. I don't care who make what money you make. I don't care how grown you are. I'll be right there. No. Now I can get Lorenzo to stand there in front of me. No. Tell him, Lorenzo. No. No, you don't add on people. No. Pay your own bills. Tell them they need a job. Get up and get a job and pay their own bills. They wasn't here for you. They wasn't there for you. No. Don't have me in my aching bones and muscles to hit you in them.
The only person who ever outworked me was Mama.
Yeah, that's where you get that shit from. Them jobs, 7 jobs. She'll work her job. Plus, if she had to do overtime, she'll do it. Plus, if they want her to go someplace and do something extra, she'll do it. Then if somebody else needed her something for her to do, that used to make me mad with her because nobody would do anything for her, but she'll sit there and do it for them. She'll do it. Me? No. I got that. I know. No. You ain't helped me do something, but you want me to get up and break my bones, my body, my back for you? No. That's where you get it from because... I'm to a point that I will help until a point, and then when I see something, is no. I help you. I say yes, I got it. I go do it. But at a point is no. But you and her, yeah, I do it. Even though you shouldn't be doing it, y'all both do it. No, piss me off. That's where that's exactly where you get that work ethic stuff from. Your grandmother. I get the independence part from her, but that work and stuff. I'm not killing myself.
Like I always say, it came out in 8 months. It came out in my time.
You surely did. Because every month I had to go to the ER.
I did. I was just trying to get out.
Yeah. I wasn't even ready. Every month I went to the ER for you when I was pregnant with you. 8 months, that was it. You was like, I got to go. It's time to come home. You couldn't take them home. Make your own little sandwiches. You sit there, quiet, baby. Sit there. Quiet until I come back. Leave you with your grandmother, sit there quiet till I come back. In the same spot, pamper not wet or not. Like, what?
You love that story.
Huh?
You love that story.
Yes, because it was weird.
He was like, what baby is this?
Your grandmother wasn't feeling good. Went to get my hair braided. Left you in the walker in her room by her bed. She's like, we'll be all right. So you sure? She's like, yeah. Come back. Same spot. Did what you pamper. She said he ain't cry, huh? Cause your ass knew what was going on.
I was reading the room. I was like,
You right there, you know how her door was, and she have the bed like where she had it at? And you sit right there in the walk, you sat right there in your walk and just like, yo, Ezekiel. But you must have knew that she wasn't feeling good. And I had to go. Came back. Got my baby, went into our room. Then you start wearing Pampers.
The caregiver is here. The person's in charge.
You probably was looking at it because I never used to leave you like that. You probably looking like, this is not normal. You're not the one that always with me. We live all together, but you're not the one she always leave me with.
I'm still the same way, so.
What?
Quiet and observant.
You are observant. You got that right. You quiet. Very shy, too.
You gotta make the most noise.
You who you are. You just too much.
And one of the episodes from the next season was talking about how a lot of your personality is built in the first 7 years.
You got that? Yeah, you got a lot of stuff from somebody else.
This is a funny number, right?
Ooh, you got a lot of that from him too. You're right. 7 years he was yeah. You got that from him. Yeah, I ain't gonna put names and stuff on you and stuff, but yeah, you got that from him. You gotta let him know that. I gotta tell him that one day. Like, yo, just fix 6 foot something. Talking about his first 7 years. You. Woo. To that.
Remember the person's Bedford was like, you can draw? And I was like, when the first time I was like, oh, I can draw?
Yeah, you like I said, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, like if I put enough work in, I'm gonna get good at it. I'm a fast learner.
But what makes me mad is that you would do what you have to do to just get through.
Yes.
Go over the top.
You just got mad at me for doing that.
Some stuff. Some stuff.
Academically, I did enough. I only had one time I got less than 90 in high school. First semester.
Really?
Yes, that was junior year, first semester. I got a 75 in the college readiness class.
I don't know, class don't count.
But every other thing was either 90, 91, 92.
That didn't count. I don't know where they found some of these people from.
Like, you're ready to fight me because I got a 75. Oh, yeah, I got 75 in calc.
Yeah. That was math. The hell?
Only got higher because my teacher wanted to humble me.
I'm like, no. Him and the principal want to calm me down. So you lucky you wasn't there that day because you got a hit back of your head. That's like where Ezekiel had known. You lucky because you would have got hit in the back of your head.
I was like, Mother, I'm the only 5 people who know what's going on in class. Excuse me. That's only one of the few times I actually had to work for the class. I actually went to tutoring.
I remember them.
I went to tutoring 4 days a week.
Coming home tired as heck. That school really worked you. More than college did.
You see your time in college?
Yeah, it's so easy in college. High school worked you. But I'm not mad.
The first semester I had free periods, like, oh my God, where are these?
But I'm not mad.
Then after that, there was like, you're going to do everything. You're going to take all the hard classes that we can give you.
I think college was the breeze.
It's like the first year, they didn't know who I was. And then they put me in the regular class, and they was like, oh, this is the potential we got.
That's what they do. They look to see. And what happened was you went to a small school. So they could know who, what kid, and stuff like that. Opposite of what your brother did, went to a big school. I should have sent him to a school with 2 students.
Well, like, I don't know. As a younger sibling, though, in the older sibling shoes, I don't know. I can't. I have to be. Wherever I go, I have to be the best at what I'm doing.
But I'm kind of happy that, like, he went to a different high school, but still was a sister school, so you went to the same high school. And even though you go to the same college you went to, it's
same program,
same university, right? Same university, but different
concentration.
Yeah,
he's going in the same program.
Oh yeah, and he's in the same program.
Yes.
Oh shit! I just realized that. I forgot about that.
He goes to my employer.
I just noticed that.
Yes, I see him in the office sometimes.
Got he? I forgot. Sorry, y'all. So much going on. I forgot about where my son is at. It's warm in here.
Yeah, air conditioning's off. Mainly for the sound. But like, it's everything. And yeah, but
like my purple hair.
My hair is naturally gray.
Yeah, his is naturally gray. Mine's is purple. Purple one day, blonde one day, black one day, pink one day. He just gray every day. Salt and pepper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. high school was the hardest school I ever went to. You went to college.
At least you didn't go to the high school I went to when they had to lock y'all up in the classroom for safety. So, and I wasn't a bad student. So, just be happy where you went. You ain't had to go where I went. Yeah, I went to one of the worst ones.
Can you go to my high school and do all the work?
If I was in that environment, yeah. It was just because of the environment I was in. And my mother never took me out. But if you had to go to the high school I went to, I had to take you out. Walk in like, no, he got to go. Other people, mothers was taking after freshman year, you could transfer them out. Mine's kept me there. Like, yo, like.
So, like, learn how to fight.
Like, yo. But I didn't have any problems with anybody. I walked right past it all. But my mom, like, yo, like, do you care? Like, people are really losing lives and stuff in this school. You got me still sitting here.
Since when in high school, it was like, we're going to prepare you for college. We're going to do everything we can.
Man, y'all did more than the college did. Y'all just kept him there, but I ain't mad because I needed him to stay later in the school and be able to go into school before time you know where we was.
Well, I did a lot of college.
Ezekiel, you had it more easier in college than you did
what you mean?
With work, schoolwork. You had it more easier in college than you did in high school. You put all that extra stuff on yourself in college. But what you went to college for, you there was a breeze compared to what you went through in high school. Anything extra you put on yourself. It wasn't the school. You tired, frustrated, and all that stuff. That wasn't the school. That was you.
That was me.
It was you. Because there you go like your grandmother. Somebody asked you to do something. That's going to be something, yes.
But I got money out of it. I got my friend money out of it, too. The only reason why she outworked me because she was dying. Other than that, I would be the hardest working person in this family.
Yo, man. She was still, because she was dying and I still was working hard.
That's the only person who got outworked.
Me? Sorry, I'm putting my leave of absence in. I retire early. Whatever I have to do, I'm going home and rest my bones. There's no way in the world I'm going to be dying and doing all that stuff. She outworked everybody. Dying and still working. She was actually, I think she was on vacation when she died. Still getting up, going to work. And she ain't worked that far. She take a cab up the block to like, oh, you taking a cab.
You got cab money? Oh, my whole childhood we have cab money.
Upper block. But then that's me right now because I work up the block and I'm taking Ubers. That shit's 5 o'clock in the morning. Shoot. It's dark. So, this was nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to keep you long.
No, I got to.
Now the problem is I gotta get off. Okay, let's take one. See, my baby.
That brings another episode of the Sky Podcast to a close. Again, I'd like to thank my mother for being a guest on the podcast. You can learn more about my next plans in the closing episode, which is also premiering today. I hope you continue a nice day, and I hope to see you there.